We're here with a very silly Ultra Pro video for you. It's called Project Deckbox. All right, Maria, it's time to see who can make the best hat out of an Ultra Pro Deckbox. Are you ready for this challenge?
I don't know if I am.
Me neither.
But you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway.
One thing I definitely want to do is I'm using this beautiful glitter box here. And I want to place it on top. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna use this Ultra Pro rainbow box in my hat because I think it's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite products that they make.
Well, if you were ever wondering, what's the dumbest thing that you can do with a deck box?
So something I really wanted to do with this hat was to celebrate other hats. Why? I can't answer that question.
One element that I know I want is my flower. As you can see, I got a little bit of a start on it.
I brought in cards of some of the best hats in the history of Magic the Gathering. So we've got Jester's Cap because obviously that is one iconic Magic card hat. We've got Daybreak Cornet, which is, in my opinion, of course, the greatest hat in the history of all hats.
This is like a bad interpretation of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Everyone's like, why do we need a remake? And they're like, what if it was a gritty remake? And you're like, it's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. What are you doing?
Skull Clamp, famous Magic hat. We had to include it.
Okay, I've made worse things, which is really more of a comment on me.
Check out the hat on this guy and forget. Like, this guy looks like a Minneapolis hipster right here.
In college, knew some people who burned down their attic by leaving a glue gun plugged in. So that's just a lesson to all you out there.
And of course, we can't talk about hats and Magic without talking about Mindslaver, a hat that no one wants to wear.
Remarkable that I have not yet glued myself to something. Oh, nope, but there's still time. Don't worry about it.
What if we had the cards kind of spilling out of this hat? You know what I mean?
I am honestly quite surprised at the fact that this is holding together.
Okay, that is definitely not strong enough to hold that. Look at that. This idea was bad.
Maria, when you edit this, I'm really sorry for the way in which I'm using your materials.
Yeah, this is gonna work way better. I'll put a little glue here on this sky and have it come out like this.
I feel like this adds what it needed.
I used to be a crafter for a local TV station in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I was called the Quirky Crafter.
Maria's hat is gonna be so classy, and mine's just gonna look like a circus.
Skull Clamp and Grumgully are hanging out. Two cards you would never see in a deck together. But in this hat, they are in love.
Oh, I called this a feat of engineering, and every engineer watching is like, don't associate me with that.
Okay, oh my God. It works! This is absurd that this works.
I kind of want to I think I'm gonna make just one more flower to go in under here.
Does this make sense? I think it does. Oh, the feathers really do add something.
Okay, there we go. Now we're getting to tiny flower territory.
Okay, that is truly, truly absurd.
Gonna help this gal dry and then see what's what, you know?
There we go. A hat of hats. We had the same idea!
Oh my God!
Can you believe it?
I mean, you gotta put the lid on him.
Yeah, you've got to put the lid on. Oh my gosh. Wow.
You used cards in yours.
Yes.
Amazing. I love it.
Mine is called the Hat of Hats because these are the best hats in Magic the Gathering. All the best hats are featured in these cards.
I love it.
What is your hat called?
An explosion of springtime.
Oh, it is too.
It's
wow. Look
exploding
at
spring.
it. We are ready for a British wedding. If you too would like a beautiful Fascinator hat made out of an Ultra Pro deck box.
And who doesn't?
You can get an Ultra Pro deck box and make one yourself. Use the code GLHF for 5% off, and you too can join our fancy Magic the Gathering hat club.